馬車迎えに来るの迎えに来るのね誰かが私を連れて行くのね白い花の道へ風のふるさとへ連れて行くのね連れて行くのね
Since Anne and Diana had founded the Story Club, both of them were much more interested in literature. Anne wrote a story almost every day, and they were mostly very long. One day, while she was writing the frightfully beautiful love story of The Princess and the Pickpocket, a man selling cosmetic products knocked on the front door of Green Gables.
The famous camellia lady always used this wonderful face cream, and this beauty lotion is called Mademoiselle. It comes from Paris. Both are highly recommended. So, miss, I'm sure you're interested.
I'm in a turmoil, totally confused. Marilla believes you shouldn't meddle with Mother Nature's work. She says you should wear your face exactly as it was created. She believes it's a gift from God, and you should be grateful for it.
Huh?
But you know, I don't agree with her. I actually think it's unfair of God to bless some people with beautiful faces while others land up with ugly ones.
Well, I've often thought about whether our dear Lord is unfair or not. To take a simple example, there are lucky little girls who live in such beautiful houses as you do here, and on the other hand, there are unfortunate little girls like my daughter who live in poverty, confined to a miserable sickbed.
Oh, how awful, sir. Is your little girl very ill?
Yes, very ill. The poor child, she should actually go to a nursing home for proper treatment, but I'm afraid I can't afford it on my meagre salary. I just can't.
Please show me your products again, sir.
Ah, with pleasure, dear. I have more than just face creams and beauty lotions. This is a fragrant bath pearl. I also have combs and brushes and some lovely hairpins, of course. Flower hairpins are in fashion at the moment. I also have very practical purses, beautiful and, what? Oh, I see. You're interested in that, my dear. The hair dye. My customers are very satisfied with this product. It is top-quality dye. It's the best on market, and it's very easy to use. You simply pour the contents of a bottle over your hair, and it's all done.
Oh, really? And do you know which colour it will dye my hair?
Raven black. Just the other day, a customer with carrot-red hair used it on the... Excuse me, what was I saying when I... Oh, of course. I was telling you about the lady with the red hair who used this product to dye her hair black. She looked absolutely wonderful. Her family hardly recognized her. Have a closer look if you're interested. The label tells you exactly how to use it. It costs only 75 cents.
Oh, really?
It's very cheap. Anyone could afford it.
75 cents for a bottle.
What's wrong with that? Don't tell me you think it's too expensive. I can't give these things away for nothing.
No, I don't think it's too expensive at all, but unfortunately I can't afford it. I only have 50 cents, you see.
I will make an exception, but only for you. You can have it for 50 cents, my dear.
What, do you mean that?
For you, I am prepared to forfeit my commission. But do not tell anyone about your special discount. I'd get into trouble. Keep it between us, please.
Oh, thank you so much. Please wait here. I'll go and get your money for you.
Goodbye, dear, and the best of luck.
I hear your Anne's formed a story club, apparently. She's passionate about it. It's all she talks and thinks of. What a little madam. Just when she thought she'd given up on theatre and acting, this next thing comes up.
Anne has many faults. You don't have to remind me of them, Rachel. I'm aware of each one. However, I'm bringing her up, not you. Please, Rachel, I really have to ask you not to interfere all the time. Anne's a great help to me. For instance, when I walk into the house now, the kitchen will be warm. There'll be a fire in the stove, the tea will be ready, and the table nicely laid. She always does it perfectly. I really feel sorry for you. You don't have anyone waiting for you at home. Your house will be cold and miserable. You'll first have to struggle to get the fire going, and after that you'll have to boil water for the tea.
All right, that's enough now. I'm sorry about what I said. I didn't mean it badly. Please don't upset yourself. It's not good for you. You'll end up with one of your headaches again.
Yes, you're right. It's becoming quite a problem for me. I suppose I'll have to make some time to go and see the doctor.
Yes, you'll have to do that. It's important. You can't keep on postponing it forever.
Yes, you're right. Please forgive me for raising my voice at you. I didn't want to hurt you. I'm sorry.
We've been through many a storm together. We won't let this little thing come between us.
Yes, you're right, Rachel. Thank you.
Night. Till tomorrow, Marilla. Not in my wildest dreams would I have thought she's so satisfied with Anne.
Hi there, welcome home, Marilla.
Anne, I'm back. Anne? 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 Oh, another headache. I have a bone to pick with that little girl when she comes home tonight. I suppose she's walking around with Diana again, talking. Rachel was right. She's a little madam. Since she formed that story club, she's been neglecting even her smallest duties at home. I've had enough of it. I'm putting an end to it now. Oh, not this too. She's 13 years old and she still thinks life is just a game. Always with her head in the clouds. You never know what to expect from her next, but you know it'll be some silly kind of nonsense. Just when we thought her passion for the theatre was spent, she formed her own story club. Goodness gracious, I'm beginning to sound like Rachel Lindy. I'm saying all the things she said to me just an hour ago. I was so protective towards Anne, I nearly insulted Rachel. But this time she's gone too far. I explicitly told her to stay home. She's never been this disobedient before. She has many faults, but until now she's always been ready to help in the house, and she's been totally trustworthy. But that seems to be something of the past now. I'm very worried. Oh...
Perhaps there's a good reason for her not being here. I think you're judging her too hastily. Neither of us, neither you nor I, know why the child isn't home yet. I'm sure she'll be able to explain it all. Don't upset yourself unnecessarily. I trust Anne, and you should too. She'll have an explanation, believe me.
Yes, an excuse.
Calm down, Marilla, calm down.
In any case, we'll first have to see whether I'm satisfied with her explanation. Anne hasn't done what she promised to do, and I want a good explanation for that. Of course, you'll take her side of Cain, as you always do, I know you. But remember, I'm the one who's bringing her up, not you. And don't you forget that, Matthew Cuthbert.
My goodness, what a temper, what a tongue.
Where could she be this time of the night? It's dark. Do you have any idea where the candlesticks are?
Probably in Anne's room. I think she took them up with her last night when she went to bed.
Oh, yes, you're right, I'd forgotten. She still wanted to study, so she needed some extra candles. We didn't know you were home. Have you been sleeping all the time?
No.
What's the matter with you? Are you ill?
No. Please, Marilla, go away and don't look at me. Please, Marilla.
First, explain to me why you're lying here.
Marilla, I'm in the depths of despair. I'll never be able to go to school again. I'll never be able to write good compositions again or sing in the Sunday school choir. All those things have now become unimportant in my life.
But why then? What happened?
I shall never leave this house again, Marilla, never, ever. This is the end of my career. Oh, please, Marilla, go away and don't look at me. Go away, please.
That's enough, Anne. Stop that now. Would you stop talking in riddles now? I want to know what's the matter with you. Get up and look at me. And do as you're told. Get up and look at me.
Look what happened to my hair, Marilla. It's a disaster.
In heaven's name, what did you do to your hair? It's turned green.
Yes, Marilla, my hair has turned green. I used to think nothing on earth could ever be as bad as having red hair. But now I've realized it's 10,000 times worse to be cussed with green hair. You don't know how wretched I feel, how utterly, totally wretched.
I honestly don't know what made you do such a silly thing. I want to know straight away. It's absolutely freezing up here. Let's go down to the kitchen. Then you can tell me what you've done, Anne. Oh, I've been expecting something to happen again for quite a while. It's almost overdue by now. It's been 2 months since the last time you got yourself into any trouble. I knew it was too good to last.
Marilla, I dyed my hair.
You did what? You dyed your hair? I don't believe what I'm hearing. You dyed your hair? Didn't you know it was a wicked thing to do?
Yes, I knew it was a little wicked, but I thought it was worthwhile to get rid of my red hair, and I thought you would understand. I thought I'd make up for it by being extra good in other ways. I just wanted beautiful hair.
Well, if I'd decided to dye my hair, I would at least have dyed it a decent colour and not a disgusting green.
The poor girl's got green hair.
Don't tell me you think I purposely dyed my hair green. It was an accident. The man said the dye would turn my hair black, a beautiful raven black. He promised me it would. So how would I have known he was telling a lie? I had no reason to suspect him of such a thing, Marilla.
But who was this man, Anne? This man that you trusted?
Oh, him. The salesman knocked on our door this afternoon. We talked and then I bought the dye from him.
But, Anne, how many times have I told you not to invite strangers into the house when I'm not here?
I didn't invite him in, Marilla. He knocked on the door. I opened and we talked outside. He opened his suitcase and he showed me all the lovely things he had for sale. But that was outside, not here. Please believe me. Marilla, I was so excited. I thought, this is the chance I've been waiting for to get rid of my dreadful hair. What I did was wicked, wicked and vain, and I know that now. But I've been punished severely and I'm repentant.
Why don't you ever listen to me? I've told you time and time again you set too much store on your outward appearance. But what's the use? I'm wasting my breath. Whatever I say, you still do as you want to. Oh, goodness knows what's to be done. I suppose we start by trying to wash the dye out of your hair. Who knows? Maybe we'll be lucky. go on for another hour and it still wouldn't do any good. The dye won't wash out. Bad luck.
Oh, Marilla, what am I going to do now? I'll never live this down. This is worse than anything else I've done. The cough syrup in the cake mixture, the mouse in the vanilla pudding, and poor Diana getting drunk. People will forget all those things, but not my green hair. Never, ever. And destroyed forever. Oh, what a tangled web we weave when we first practice to deceive. I read that in Jane's poetry album. Oh, how deception dulls our human perception. Oh, poetry. Poetry can be so frightfully true. I can't allow Josie Pye to see me like this. I'd simply die of shame. Oh, Marilla, I'm a hopeless little heap of misery. My future's been ruined before it's even started. How tragic.
Give me strength.
That's strange.
Hello there, Anne. Oh, what's keeping you? You're late. I've been waiting and waiting on the bridge, but you didn't come.
I'm sorry, Diana.
What's wrong with you? Tell me, Anne.
Well, I'd rather die than have Josie Pye see me like this. I can just hear her mocking me and laughing.
I won't tell Josie a word about this. I give you my word of honor, Anne. I'd rather bite off my tongue.
Thank you, Diana, thank you. What am I going to do? I'm desperate, Diana, desperate.
Anne refused to leave the house. She simply couldn't bear the thought of anyone seeing her with her green hair. She washed her hair several times a day, but to no avail. The green locks were as green as ever. A whole week passed, and then Marilla suddenly lost patience with Anne.
No, Anne, it can't go on like this. It's no use. That dye is fast. You'll never wash it out. We'll have to cut your hair off. I'm afraid there's no other way. In any case, you can't appear in public like this.
All right, do it.
What else can I do, Anne?
Please just do it quickly. I want to get it over and done with. Oh, what a horribly unromantic moment this is. Why must something like this happen to me? The heroines in books lose their hair through fevers, or they sell it to get money for a good cause. I wouldn't mind sacrificing my hair for something like that. But my hair is going to be cut off and thrown away. What could be more mundane and unromantic than that? I'm losing my hair because I dyed it a dreadful colour. Do you think I'll ever survive this cruel blow fate has dealt me?
Should I cut off more of it, Anne? Or would you rather keep it as it is now?
No, please just finish it. Cut it all off. Forgive me, but I'm going to cry all the time. I hope you don't mind my crying, Marilla. This is so terribly tragic. I'll simply explode if I'm not allowed to cry. Never again. I'll never, ever look at myself again before my hair is grown. No, I should look at myself. I look at myself as punishment for my vanity. I look at myself every time I come into my room so that I won't forget how ugly I've become. Not for a single second. And I won't try to imagine it away as before. It's strange, but I would never have dreamed that I, Anne Shirley, would have been so sad about losing my hair. My hair wasn't actually that bad after all. Except, of course, for the colour. I had long curly locks. The only problem was they were red.
Good morning, Anne.
Hello, Diana. It looks very pretty, really. You're just trying to be kind.
I brought you a ribbon. You can tie it round your head if you want to. It'll suit you.
You think so?
It's a lovely black velvet ribbon. There you are. Aunt Josephine gave it to me for my birthday, but my black hair makes it disappear. Bend down, let me tie it for you. I'll make a bow on the side here. I saw it in a magazine. Wonderful. It suits you, Anne. Really, it does.
It does?
Wait a moment. Look in the mirror, see for yourself.
Well, I don't know.
You look lovely. Just wait, you'll see. One of these days, short hair and ribbons are going to be all the rage in Charlottetown.
That Monday, Anne's cropped head caused a sensation at school. The girls flocked around her and couldn't stop admiring her new hairstyle. Even the boys seemed impressed, especially Gilbert Blythe. He liked Anne even more with her short hair. Fortunately, no one guessed the real reason for the daring haircut. Diana and Marilla helped Anne through this crisis in her life. Diana kept it a close secret, and Marilla had cut her hair so carefully that not a single strand of green hair remained to be seen. Anne was very grateful to Marilla and Diana.
Anne, I'm not saying your new hairstyle isn't the latest fashion, but I am saying it makes you look a perfect scarecrow.
Of course, I didn't say anything when Josie said that to me. I thought, this is all part of your punishment, Anne, so you ought to bear it patiently. But it's hard to be told you look like a scarecrow and not to say anything back. That was the only bad thing about today. Everything else went fine, and it's all thanks to you and Diana. You're wonderful. Marilla, guess what? I've decided to devote all my energies to being good. I've decided I'll never try to be beautiful again. As beautiful as Mrs. Allen or Miss Stacy. I want to be like you. I want to make you proud of me. Sorry, Marilla, am I talking too much? I hope I'm not making your headache worse.
Don't worry, I'm feeling better now, thanks. But this afternoon it was bad. As for your chatter, I don't know if it makes things worse. I'm afraid I've grown used to it, Anne.
I'll make you some tea. Maybe it'll relieve the headache.
Time passed more quickly than Anne expected. Her hair was growing fast, and she could once again wear her usual pigtails. The girls at Avonlea were going through a phase of being enraptured with kings and heroes. Their favorite game was King Arthur, but more about that next time.
夢見